Um, audio test, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that's all situation is sorted out. Hey guys, it's RG here. Today I am playing Genshin Impact, as per usual. It's one of my favorite games currently, and yeah. So today we are going to be testing out some damage for my newer characters. So my newest character, Yuimi, I've been working on building her, but she actually has like really bad artifacts. As shown here, she has like a lot of energy recharge. Terrible artifacts, so I have to get her new ones. I think I'm gonna keep this one though, because she needs crit rate unless I get a better one, or I might just swap it with this one every so often when needed. But she needs some crit rate and crit damage. This is a good crit damage piece, so I'm probably gonna keep it. But overall, I still have to build her a bit. I still have talents to get done. I didn't farm for her yet, but I like pieces built up from events because I don't have this type of stuff used on other characters, I don't think. Unless Miss Hayaka, but I gotta check. Guide to Transys. Nope. Yeah, so that... What's this? Oh my god, I really have to get my work cut out for me for that. Alright, so anyway, we are doing a damage test, so I have all the teams set up here. Wander, so he's going to be doing the most damage based off of his artifacts, but I'll also have to test my Xiao. Betty, Mona, Layla as the supports. Same for everything. We're testing Ayaka, Wander, Xiao, and Yoimiya. Yoimiya is probably going to be least damage.
Goldfish as pets?
But single hit will probably go to Xiao. Overall damage will go to Wander. Ayaka will just be in the middle, because Ayaka. For obvious reasons, Yoimiya is going to be fighting Kier. And Ayaka is going to be fighting this, but not exactly. We're going to start with Yoimiya because I have her out. And we'll just build up from what I think will be best to worst. No, worst to best, my bad.
My guiding stuff.
Oh wait, we need to fill up Betty real quick. Okay, we'll just fill up Betty real quick. So that it's fair, we're gonna start with all the characters being ready with their bursts first. So we're just gonna find our Hilichurl. Actually, we're gonna do Sammy Churls because that's fun. I like Sammy Churls. I actually don't like Sammy Churls, I just need them for Yoimiya stuff, and since I'm doing it, might as well do...
Wow! Where did that come from?
Oh, and also for Layla. We love Layla, we stand Layla. We also stand Betty. I've had him for a while, but I didn't realize how good he was until recently. How many costs? Oh, I have 3 on him. Nice. Okay, so, didn't realize Betty was so good until recently. I guess that's controversial. This is what he has. He's unbuilt, except for this piece. Similar to, my Yoimiya was similar to that. She had a crit damage piece, but this was a crit rate piece, and she needs crit rate, so I just replaced it. But anyways, so we're gonna quickly fill up on Betty supplies. Why are we here? I don't know. Is a Semi-Churl an elite enemy? No, it's an easy enemy. Okay, let's go beat up some Semi-Churls. Come here, little boy with big stick. Oh gosh, that is not a good phrasing. Anyways, oh, I should probably explain why I haven't been streaming for a little while. I haven't been streaming a lot because when I was busy with school, as some people might not know about me, I'm a really good academic student. I'm not the best, but I average straight A's. And, so yeah, I don't really try in school. If I did, probably be the smartest person in the state.
I feel so relaxed all over. I can almost float away.
And by not trying, I mean I don't try during, writing things or doing projects or studying. I don't really pay attention to class. I do pay attention somewhat, I guess, but not really. So, yeah, that's something. And, yeah. But I'm just super simple when it comes to school. I think my philosophy or advice to other people going through school is don't stress. It's not as hard as you think. The only time if you give up on doing it, then it's just, that's the reason why you're not doing it. As long as you don't give up and you still try, like I give up a lot. Like I'll get pissed off and I'll be like, alright, fuck this, I'm just gonna put in an answer that sounds okay. Just trust yourself, because a lot of the time, you may not know it, but what you think is the right answer sometimes. Because God, I am really bad at speaking. Doubting yourself can cause you to get the wrong answer, but it can also get you the right answer. But a lot of the time, just go with what your gut tells you, unless most of the time your gut is wrong, then don't do that. If you're just like, hey, that sounds way better than this, I'm just gonna pick that. Like, I'd recommend reading through long portions, like if your teacher gives you like a long story to read through, check through it, make sure the instructions are right. I don't do that, so I get points taken off a lot. I could get 100% on things, but I didn't read the instructions right. So, yeah, watch out for that in school. I think it's like obvious. I just feel like certain things are obvious, it's just some people don't think of it. Because, I used to go to what a lot of people would consider like a private day school, but it's not private, it was a public school that had a lot of funding. But, most of my classmates were really smart, and even if they acted dumb, they overall were smart. Okay, time to test this real quick, I'll get back to that.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Teamwork is strict! Fate is upon you!
Alright, let's see.
The fuse is lit!
Let's see our highest damage output, we gotta see that. Her highest was 6, but I've seen her do 10. I think that was with Wanderer's artifacts though.
Not now!
Okay, I don't want to wait for it to respawn, so I'm just gonna teleport up here. Anyways, back to what I was saying. School's not that hard if you just don't give up on it. So as long as you're not giving up on school, I think like you're gonna do just fine. You don't have to be like, oh goodness, like don't stress about grades, because in the end they're just scores on a sheet and they don't represent you. Some people just might get higher scores, but that's because they learn faster or something, or they're stressing out too much. And a lot of the time, it doesn't really matter, because once you become an adult, a lot of the time people just catch up with each other. So what happens to a lot of like child geniuses, they just catch up. Like their peers go. So if you're not doing the best, just don't be worried about it. Because in the end, you're just... You're still learning and it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, 15k. And you shouldn't have to try to put your entire mind on it and be like, this defines me as a person. If I'm not doing good, that means I'm the bad person. But it's really not. It really is the environment around you that determines how well you do. I was lucky to have some pretty good parents who taught me well and had really good teachers to teach me. I was lucky to have that, and I know not everyone gets that opportunity. So it's really how you are as a person, how your brain works, and the environment around you that determines it. Because everyone has their own life, everyone has their own story, and everyone's story comes with unique circumstances that determine it. Some people don't understand that, which could be kind of annoying. And yeah, but really it's just, I would have to admit, I stress about, like, I am very laid back when it comes to grades, but if I see like my grade go down to a B, I get like really worried about it. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm doing so bad, or blah blah blah, I'm a failure, because in this world, people want to rank kids based off of grades, which I think is kind of weird because everyone learns differently and not everyone's going to be using the Pythagorean theorem in their everyday life. Some people will end up being artists or singers where they don't really need that stuff. They just need like general knowledge and like business stuff. So it's really what you want to do. Like, I'd still recommend keeping up good grades, so like don't let it drop down to like D's or anything, or try to keep it above D's. Just keep it at C's, and if you're really going for it, put it at a B, because
Let me scribe.
it's really just up to you. If you
Written in the stars. Everybody stand back. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Yatta. Yeah.
okay, let's see.
Yeah.
12K. We'll just finish it off because I'm not bringing another character back here. 12K, 6K, so I feel like I'm going right here. But that's kind of my advice on school is, don't be worried about it, because in the end, it's just scores that don't really matter until up to high school. I mean, I'm hitting high school now, because, yeah, I'm out of middle school as of this summer now, which is not something you should be concerned about. It shouldn't be something where you're like fretting about and you're just like staying up all night thinking about. We'll start with Zhao.
Conquering demons is what I do.
But I've heard of like many people just be super scared of grades, and as a person who's one of them, I just gotta tell like some other people, hey, as long as you don't give up and you like what you have, then it's like fine. But like, don't be one of my classmates. I have a lot of classmates now. I used to come from a school with like 12 people, and now I'm going to per class 20 something per grade in my class, but now I'm going to a school with hundreds of kids in one grade, so it's kind of crazy. But so I've been exposed to that now, but now I have like a more bigger insight on certain kids. But there was this one kid, he did pretty okay at the start of the school year, but then kind of gave up in the end of the school year. I didn't say I don't like the kid, but it's like for reasons that he just bothers other people for no reason. And yeah, but one of the sad things is how he gave up. Like, all the teachers liked him, but near the end of the school year, he just kind of gave up, stopped applying himself. He started sleeping in class, and what happened was he dropped to all Fs. How I know this is that he was like very open about it. He's like, I have all Fs, there's no point in trying anymore.
Not now.
Which is not true. You can still apply yourself to get to a better spot. Like, just because this is because I've had a bee get moved up.
Let's light it up.
Like, it's just really not,
Let me scratch.
as long as you're applying yourself and doing it to the best of your understanding, listening in class, not causing any disturbance to other kids, and just being overall good, I believe that, like, most likely you'll be able to succeed in school. But like I said earlier, I don't know the kid's situation, so I don't know if he has like his special circumstances that come with it, or like if like teachers genuinely just don't try to help him, but I don't think that's true. I don't know if there's like a law in my state that says, hey, you can't wake up kids, but teachers didn't wake him up in class. Like, I just stopped bothering because he caused more issues being awake than he did being asleep. So it was either interfere with all the kids' class time or his. So, but they did keep like worksheets out for him. So it wasn't like they were like, oh, we're just gonna take away everything that would help him. They genuinely had, gosh, like, I'm really bad at talking because, it's one of the reasons why I made my YouTube channel is to help with my talking. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I think I'm gonna go back accidentally, but whatever. But personally, I believe that, like, as long as you're applying yourself at school and trying your best, you'll get a grade that you feel will match your effort. Not for me, though. I don't think I deserve my grade at all, because I've heard of, like, kids... I've heard of kids, like, oh, he does have... Oh my goodness, like... Let me flip that up. I forgot to give him the artifact set. Fuck. My Xiao Wanderers share an artifact set because they got 2 pieces of... Because they each had their own artifact set originally. I'll show it off, Wilson. Or say. So he used to have 4-piece Faridescent. My Wanderer used to have 4-piece Desert. But I saw that together, it would be really good together. So, for the ANOVA damage bonus, so, yeah. So they got 2-piece. And then this crate piece that has no health. Okay, but back to it. So I have to switch between the artifacts to see their genuine damage. But, back to it. I have to keep saying that. So back to what I was saying. In school, and it's kind of weird for me to say that since, I ease through school, per se. But I think my advice is, because I'm gonna tell you, my teachers would consider me the opposite of, like, a straight A student. I get no sleep at night because, I don't sleep at all, I just stay up all night. There we go. He's hitting a little harder now. But, I don't study, I don't sleep, I just don't stress, per se, and that's my personal way of doing it, but that won't work for everyone, because not everyone has, the same easygoing thought process as me, because some people just aren't able to process information as well. Some people need more direct terms of learning, while I don't need as much direction, and that's something I believe, like, most importantly teachers need to understand, is not every kid can, develop that good of thought, like, it's good to reward kids who achieved it, because sometimes they can feel bad for, like, oh, was this a waste of time? I can say I have felt that. But they also have to think about, like, the kids who can't
My guiding stars.
work as well, and they need to think of they also gotta think of, like, kids that help them. And I don't have expertise on it. And if you guys think I'm supposed to become a teacher, no. I want to become a psychologist that focuses on young teens to young adults. So young adult being 21 and under to 13. I think that's kind of my life. From, like, personal reasons and, like, stuff like that, I just think psychologists will probably be. And also because money, but yeah. You can't have good money, you can't have good stuff. But if a teacher, being a teacher wasn't such a nightmare job as it sounds, I don't know, because I've heard a lot of people just catch flack for their teachers. Some people deserve it, like, I know Miss Gretchen, who's been teaching since the 1960s, who's super racist or something, who's just yelling at kids, doing a power trip. But there's also teachers that are strict, but they're super fun. Well, not fun. Teachers that are strict. I had this teacher, I'm gonna call her Mrs. R, my apologies. She is my social studies teacher. A lot of people hated on her because they didn't like her teaching style. They said she was, like, really strict, and that, it wasn't fun, it wasn't blah blah blah. But you look at her compared to some of the other social studies teachers, like, one social studies teacher kind of ditched his class on a competition, mind you, so, like, this was big because this was essentially our final grade for advanced social studies. I was one of the winners, by the way. But, what sucked was people hated on her, and you look at this one teacher and he, like, ditched his class, didn't even tell them what to do. They kind of just had to go on their own. They had to get help from us. I think he was the lowest scoring one overall in competition, but then you look at my teacher's class, she had, like, highest scoring overall, I believe, with half of her people making it to first place, and then the other half being in second place. So it's like, if you hate her so much, but you have to admit that she had something going on where everyone was able to retain information and do it well. And the teacher, I'd have to say, she believed that everyone could do well, I think. Like, yeah, she had a joking humor that pissed some kids off, I could understand that, but her humor was more of, like, how to describe it? She would, like, say stuff, then she would also say stuff about, like, I don't know, one thing or another, but she also gave, like, general advice to kids, like, how not to be racist and stuff, like, kind of informing kids about, like, today's topics of racism and stuff, which I think is very important.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
She's a white teacher though, so yeah. But she admits she, like, can't be the expert on it because she's not a person of color, but she admits, like, it's happening and you need to study it and try not to be like that.
Worthless. Here.
21k. I've seen him do 30.
Worthless. Here.
36, there we go. Finally crit. Oh yeah, 3,600. Oh my goodness.
My guiding star.
Oh, I should probably not kill him. Hold on. It's better than one of the other social studies teachers who said the literal N-word, but yeah. a lot of people hated her because like she was super strict and she like gave papers instead of like doing something funny. It's like that was the curriculum. Almost every class did, or they did something way worse or more challenging. And so it's like here's Miss R here having a bunch of kids who are first placing in a competition, getting medals in groups. And yet, apparently, she's really bad at her job, and I gotta, like, check all the pieces. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a peek at my Wanderer stats. He needs a little more crit damage, a little less crit rate, in my opinion. But I love him nonetheless, and I'm struggling to complete summon requests currently. For one reason or another.
Out of the way.
In other means, I was trying to do the chasm part and it completely glitched on me and I have no idea what to do.
My guiding stars.
Oh shoot. I didn't charge up 6, so it's not fair.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're
But,
always there.
Yeah.
Watching over us.
So that social studies teacher, she's my favorite teacher. But I don't think kids really understood, because a lot of these kids, I feel like, kind of given up on school, or they just don't understand the way of teaching. I don't know. Because the teacher was pretty straightforward, because she, like, didn't treat everyone like little babies. She was pretty direct with them, like, hey, blah, 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 this is direct. Like, this happened, you can't deny it, you can't be like, oh, this. She was very direct on, like, other world topics, and, like, on everything, so she wasn't a teacher that kept quiet. She was a teacher that wanted all of her students to excel and talked about things that didn't need to be said, but kind of opened certain kids' eyes to certain things. So it's a really good teacher, in my opinion. A teacher who's willing to just talk to the kids about real life problems. That was one of our that was our final assignment actually in our class period. It actually was, we all sat around a table. No, we all sat around all of our desks together. Sat around in a circle in the entire classroom, which was really huge. And we had to talk about Reconstruction and the effects it had on America today. In other words, like, and then, like, the main topic was how is racism still prominent today, despite Reconstruction. And, yeah, so we all had to discuss that. I was one of the main contributors, surprisingly, because usually I'm just as silent as I can be, but when it comes to group discussion and factual-based things, I was there. One of the kids, we'll name him Jack. Yeah, let's go with Jack. I'm gonna switch his name by accident in like 2 seconds. I'm like sick right now, so I apologize for keep muting. I'm coughing or something like that. Jack, he said we were going over like how people of color who were recently freed from slavery were not being able to get jobs because racism and stuff like that. And Jack was like, there wasn't many jobs to go off of. And if you know the Civil War or like nicknames of it, one of them is like the bloodiest war on American soil or between Americans. A lot of people died, and just light up fire. You don't need to swap out enemy characters for that. But anyways, he,
Following me.
if you know Civil War stuff, which I do because A, I studied it on my own, and B,
Follow Squall Fury.
this is a very interesting area. Rock.
The wind rises.
Wonder what they're gonna do with this area. I'm gonna presume this is Fontaine area, though.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Maybe. Anyways, yeah. But yeah. So that was just a lot of empty areas that need to be filled and new jobs that need to be filled.
Shadows of Fate. Let's light it up.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Not now.
Huh? Out of the way! Get out of here! Out of the way! Teamwork is dream. Fate is upon you.
Behold! Gotcha! Bow your head!
Let me scrub. Huh?
The wind rises. Relax.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to unmute. How long did that take? Everyone was able to retain information and do it well. Oh, or like nicknames of it, whatever they said. Okay, I went silent. A lot of people just light up fire. I wonder what they're gonna do with this area. I'm gonna. Yeah. At what point did I stop talking? Okay. So it was like over the battle, which is not a big window. I can't even remember what I said there. I was talking about something, God, I can't remember. God damn it, my mind is sucky. Okay, so it looks like, Xiao is our greatest damage. Now, back to attributes and shit, because I have to re-say it. 24.7, 74.7 crit rate, 179.6 crit damage, which I don't think is the best, but it's pretty good for how little I really went to build him. And with no condensed resin. Xiao gets the same, except currently that. What if I just took that piece right now? What would that look like? Oh. Okay, well that's from his weapon, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. He has Yutao's weapon. I call this my accident duo because I accidentally got Xiao and then I accidentally got the weapon. So yep. I bought the thing because it was just a better choice than buying gems at that point, and I was like, ooh, sword 2, count me in. So yeah, all my main DPS weapons are at 80. He doesn't get anything because I don't use him anymore. I can level him, but that wouldn't be good for Benny. So Benny is coming first, so we have that, and we have all those built up from yesterday. Anyways, well, that's my build, so now I'm just probably gonna run around, do random stuff. Probably grab some stuff and just give it some advice on, like, small things. Because, yeah, that's just, I feel like that's a good idea because I'm pretty successful in school and I've had my own personal experiences that, I believe could, like, help others, so. Let's go into that. Let's go back to school because, I think that's, like, the main expertise I can say I work with well, is, that. So, anyway.
The night is cold.
What happens here is that school is often seen as, like, if you're not getting straight A's, you're failing. And that's not true. I mean, everyone wants straight A's. It's like a prestigious thing to have, I guess, is like, oh, you're really smart, you get straight A's, but that's not really the case. I can't say much because, I in fact do believe I'm smart. So I can't really say much about that. I rank high in a lot of academic things. But school is really just a test to see how smart you are for a ranking level in a country. That's my take on it. It's like, they just want data to be like, oh, look at this, we're a very smart country, when not really. So I, in my opinion, don't give up on school, but you don't have to try your hard. You don't have to pressure yourself or pull all-nighters to get things done. I mean, like, a lot of times I just skipped assignments because I'm like, hey, I'm already pretty high up. I don't need really high A's. I just need an A to feel comfortable. That's my personal thing because I've just always had A's, so it's more of a, like, a thing where it's like, if I don't have A's, it's failing myself, so. But just pick a grade that you're happy with, like, be like, oh yeah, let's shoot for straight A's, but you don't have to, because straight A's aren't something you need to excel in school. It's well, it is, that's the whole point of school, get high grades, but grades aren't something you need to excel in life until it's high school. Or late high school, maybe.
Quit following me.
If you plan on going to college, then grades are a big thing. If your career of choice isn't really that big of a deal, don't stress on grades. Just don't.
Behold.
Live in a way that makes you happy. Like, personally, I don't stress on grades, but I'm lucky enough to have a mind that retains information well enough that I can just not worry about that. And I find it easy to learn stuff, so that's just something I'm lucky with. But some people aren't as lucky, so you can stress yourself as much as comfortable, but don't stress yourself to the point where you're freaking out over 1 point dropped, because that's just something you don't want to do. Playing it cool and just living happily is probably the best thing ever. I mean, like,
Too slow.
personally, my happiest way of living is going to bed really late at night and not stressing about anything. If your way of living is stressing, then I don't know. If it's working for you, then who am I to judge? But it doesn't work for me. If I stress out about it, I usually just irritate myself, and then once I irritate myself, I kind of... So, in my opinion, just do it at your leniency, at your way of learning. My way of learning, just learning a system. My specialties is math when I want it to be science. But math, just, you can put an algorithm in and remember it. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. If you want to solve for a squared or b squared, c squared minus a or b squared to equal that square. It's really easy. And so I'm gonna go over like how I learned math, because math is probably considered one of the hardest things ever for people. Personally, not for me, because when I'm doing stuff like that, oh yeah, you guys can see my cycle now. Huh.
Too slow.
I'll run around picking up stuff. Wonder probably has the shortest cycle. I can't level him up anymore, but I can level a Kale, so it's whatever. But so my way of doing school is that for math specifically here, is once I learn a formula, I oftentimes either accidentally or intentionally try to find something that's easier. So, for example, my teacher taught us to do a squared minus b squared equals c squared. No, a squared plus b squared, blah blah blah. But when we got to like subtracting to find one of the legs or the sides, a squared or b squared, I decided to find like a specific formula that like worked in one go, and hell, c squared minus b squared square rooted is direct answer. So I just went with that, and surprise surprise, she decided to teach that way later. That's honestly because I'm just a nerd, and it's like, if it's the easy way, then I'm going out with it.
Too slow.
But I think the best thing is learning a formula that works for you. Because not everyone's gonna do the same formula. Everyone has to do the formula differently, or because everyone's minds think differently.
Quit following me.
Because not everyone's gonna be able to understand square rooted c squared minus b squared equals a squared. That's just not how it works. That's not how humans work. Humans are very unique creatures. Each person's individual. Each person's unique and different. So, when it comes to that, it's just do whatever works with your mind, and if it works for you, then who is it to judge? If it works for you and it's working properly, then there's no reason. I hate teachers that are like, oh, you didn't use my way, so fail. Because what's happening here is like a power, I'd say. It's like, hey, you have to do this specific way. Is stupid, because everyone has, I keep repeating myself, but everybody is different. I have,
Squall and Fury.
despite being like, you'd expect people with like low grades to hate school stuff, but as a person with high grades, I always had high grades. I even have like rewards for being a high scholar. Like 6 of them by now, but going off of this, I don't like the way school is functioning now, because it restricts people to learning like 1 or 2 ways to do it, when there's many ways you can do something. And people need to understand that each kid has different circumstances that cause them to learn differently. You see, with all this mumbo jumbo, I should be a teacher, but no. Be a substitute teacher part-time, or like frickin' thing, but if you don't get it, then it's fine. You don't have to get it. It's not your fault that Because there's a lot of times where I don't get something and it stresses me out. I'm like, why don't I get it? But it's like, it's because not everyone's gonna work the same. Not everyone's gonna have that mindset where it's like, oh, I understand it immediately. Not everyone's gonna have that, and when it comes to it, you just have to do something that your mind can understand. And it doesn't matter who else or what anyone else tells you. If it's working, then it's a good thing. You don't need it to work to... It doesn't need to work for everybody. As long as it works for you and it's getting you the right answers, then it shouldn't matter. But that's my take. I don't know about teachers' takes on this. Because a lot of the time, I believe, like, school wants everyone to be the same. They want... I think, like, school is made up in a format where it's like, they want people to listen. It's more of, like, a power dynamic kind of thing.
Quit following me.
My guiding stars.
Where it's like, hey, you gotta follow this way, or it's the incorrect way. When there's a lot of solutions to many things, and push comes to shove, if it's... Creativity is one of the biggest catches here this time, because if you're creative, you're gonna make it far, whether it's as a new business creator, as a new scientist coming up with new ideas. Creativity is the most important thing in the world, in my opinion. Because even today, where social media is like a big thing, you have to be creative to make something popular on social media, unless you're on TikTok. But even then, it takes some creativity where it has to be so terrible it's popularized. But in my opinion, it's just, when it comes down to it, school is kind of just a thing where it's like everyone has to follow a very strict thing that kind of unifies them in everyone's understanding. But even with that, how many do I have? Can I even level Layla? 24 out of 60, no. But even with that, it's just kind of like terrible. It's not terrible, but school is just kind of a strange thing that needs to be reworked. Because nowadays, kids are more resistant to people telling them what to do, as I've observed. It's like, kids don't want to be told what to do, or they either freak out or shut down. Or they will just kind of hate it. I've like seen it, like a kid at my class would be pissed off because the teacher told him, hey, do your work.
Following me.
You're not allowed to sit there, stop making noise, get off your phone, blah blah blah, and like the kid would get pissed.
Squall Fury.
And then you look at it and I was like, hey, she's kind of right, that's not...
Behold.
I gotta play devil's advocate because I could see both sides of the story, but I still think, because school has been formatted similar to the same way it has been for many years now. And over these many years, the way children grow have changed. Because now kids are growing up around the internet and they are more attached to it. I can tell you with great enthusiasm, well, not great, that my least favorite teachers were the lenient ones, but that was most people's favorite teachers, but they hated the stricter ones. A reason for this was that the stricter ones told the kids what to do, and when they got told what to do, the kids didn't want to do it, because for one reason or another, it's like, hey, you're telling me what to do, and I don't like that. You're not my parent. I don't respect you.
Upon the gale.
And so that's kind of how it is. For a teacher to be respected, they have to have a mutual respect for the students. But if they have mutual respect for the students, then students might not treat them fairly or in a way that respects them enough to do the work that they're told to. For example, I have a teacher named, we'll go with Mr. D, so that is like, his last name doesn't start with D, but like it just sounds like a D. Oh wait, no, his last name does start with a D. Never mind. Okay. So Mr. D, he was a very laid-back teacher, very lenient, let people move around the room to sit next to their friends. Downside, though, was that not a lot of kids took him seriously, and a lot of kids just didn't do the work, or like kind of just did that much work, and like when it came to tests, nobody understood it, not even me. I failed one of his tests for one reason or another. One of the reasons was he was so laid back and lenient that he didn't give me any work to make up, and that work was on electromagnetism. I don't know that well, and since I had no makeup work, I couldn't learn about it. And since I couldn't learn about it, can you guess why I would fail it? Because half of the test was about electromagnetism. And when it came to, hey, and some people might say, hey, you need to take responsibility, and be like, you need to learn it on your own. I don't know how I'm supposed to learn it on my own when I have no papers to understand it. Like, yeah, I could Google it, research it, but I have better things to do with my time. If my teacher doesn't want to tell me what to do, then I'm not doing it. Especially when it's not giving me points. I'm very stingy about that. If I'm not getting points, then I'm not doing it. I'm quite close. John might be able to be the next level 90. Anyways, but very big thing for me is school, in my opinion. Even as I keep bragging, I'm sorry. Even as a person with high grades, I just think school is a broken system. Like, it's important to treat kids who have high grades with, like, give them stuff that, so that they want to strive more. But when it comes to, like, kids, like, who struggle to continue, they get left behind, and it's sad because it's not fair to them.
The wind rises.
Because those who get left behind usually are never able to just catch up anymore, because the teachers left them behind, the school left them behind, curriculum left them behind, and it's not fair to them. It's really sad. Oh, also, funny thing about the school year is I learned to live a meme. I came from, I'm not gonna say where I came from because I don't know if that's trackable. But, came from a state, I think it's like the only state, so it might be revealing. I came from a state that did not do the fitness gram pacer test. And I genuinely thought that it didn't exist and it was just a meme until I went into gym class one day and people started saying that we were doing the fitness gram pacer test, and I was like, what? We're doing the what? I thought that was a meme. You guys are lying. They were like, no, you lucky bastard. Oh, we'll play some domain because I'm bored, and I like trying out new characters and new team comps. I like Hyper Bloom. What was my highest pointage on that? 295, that's terrible. Okay, so ew. No, I'm not playing this. Okay, so yeah, that's my opinion on school system nowadays. I think it needs to be revised to fit more modern stuff and to fit more children today. Now, going into different topics, let's try to figure this out. I'm really bad at this. Oh yeah, let's go into streaming. Personally, I like streaming because it helps me talk. As it is now, I have like a really bad talking problem. I don't know how to describe it, but I have a really bad time talking in front of people. Especially during like presentations through a large group of people, it can like make me scared. I had this presentation in ELA recently. Well, not recently. I'm in summer break, 6 days into it or something. And what happened was like I literally felt my heart like race. It was hard to breathe. But apparently I did okay. But still, I did practice as per usual. I just go off of a whim. But yeah, I don't know why I'm. Actually, I can run around here. I'm fine.
My guiding stars.
Wait, what? Okay, so yeah. Ah, okay. So this part goes to nowhere. 25, 31, 63, 46, 29, 19, 9, 37, 17. Well, let's just go into the desert and run around. If you're wondering why I have all those, I just do. Anyways,
Scorching hot days and freezing cold nights. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You're such a drama queen, Layla.
The night is cold.
Anyways, I can't remember what I was saying. God damn it. Oh yeah, my talking issue. So, on streaming, my reason for streaming is that I personally just love entertaining people. Just really fun of an idea to entertain someone in some way with a stream. And it gives me something to do, because all the time I can get bored with streaming. I can be like, oh, this is, well, not streaming, playing video games, because I'm just kind of tiring and repeating the same process. Usually by this time I'm not playing Genshin anymore. Once I collect the data, I'm not doing it anymore. Unless, like I did back in Mondstadt, where I pulled up the character map and went through everything. What's this? What's this? Oh wait, I know what this is. No! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you!
Too slow.
My guiding star.
Squall and Fury.
But, give me a lot because I forgot. I have a really big issue with talking, and talking to stream just makes it easier, I guess, to talk, I guess. It doesn't really help. I have like a really bad problem with talking, and I need to learn how to do that better, but one day I will, so. If I'm going to be talking to a kid as a psychologist, I guess. I can talk to one person directly fairly easily, I'd say. In my opinion. But, multiple people, I think like 5 or more will get me worried. And then like past 10, it gives me some anxiety boost or something. So yeah. That's kind of a little insight to me. How am I already over there? Oh, pizza, shit.
Quit following me.
You guys love of my quote? I got it from my TikTok. As expected, so blah blah blah. I shouldn't be saying that as a... Oh, I'm scared.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
Oh, I'm scared.
Off we go.
Don't piss him off.
Going in. Off we go.
Look at it. I'm just gonna run away. Have fun. I don't know if I'm supposed to ask permission. Oh shit. I'm so sorry, I did not mean that. Oh, I pulled a Chi-Chi recently at... But I'm not mad because it was at 4 pity and 5 stars a 5 star.
You're dead.
Can they speak? It's not that hard to speak. Pizza. Speak. It's not that hard. What? Matrix Man. Who? Me? I don't understand. Oh! Oh, wait. That's my name. Wait. Neo. No, the neighbor. Wait. Okay, okay, funny guy.
Too slow.
I think he was a little mad that I healed his Q-Tao. I'll do it again. He's pretty OP. I can confidently say that Wander has decent damage output compared to others. Because he does an average of 2k. Minimum. 7k for a decent crit, 10k for a good crit. So it's like, on normal hits, by the way. That was a waste. You really waste your burst on that? Wait. I did it! No. I want to write Victorian. Bitch. What are you doing anyways? I don't have a genuine answer for that. Okay, I need to find where the fucking, there it is. If he wants to be sarcastic, to be honest, they were sarcastic first. Oh, I met a role player one time and it was fun, I guess. Just funny, I guess, because it was like a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old who were dating. I'm not bullying. This is fun. I forgot to spell you. That's gonna get me hit in the face. Or did I? Okay. What is that supposed to mean? It bothers you. Okay, I'm really bad.
I'm feeling alright today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more
This
done
is
than
weak.
usual.
Squall and Fury.
This is friendly bullying, I swear.
You even want this?
This is friendly bullying, okay? I'm definitely their friend. I'm definitely their friend. Definitely their friend. Definitely their friend.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
It's an inconvenience. I think we'll pull out the big guns. So start pulling out the big guns, I guess.
The wind rises.
Oh, they do good damage. I like those. Oh, they got a Q-Tow. Look at that. Q-Tow weapon. Q-Tow weapon, that is. Running around. I'm gonna just kindly, quietly pull out a Bennett. And then
Teamwork is dreamwork.
just gonna Have fun, Bennett. That's sad.
Quit following me.
So you're just
Too slow.
That's a real challenge. Easy.
Unnecessary.
Mine. 2 primos. Up in the bank. I'm not bullying, we're having a friendly conversation. YouTube. And any other viewer, friendly conversation here if you don't understand sarcasm. Playing into Wander a bit. It's a very nice person. And now he's like, oh. Come here, Utah. I have a Bennett who is looking for you as a hero. I know that Hutao mains don't like people healing them because Hutao does better damage on lower health and she heals herself. But you know what? I'm just gonna pop over here real quick because I'm gonna have like a bunch of chests over here. And I want to do like one pull for the stream. Been doing a lot of pulls recently, so I would hate those. What the fuck are that? doesn't even help with my percent!
Let's light it up!
Squall and Fury. Yeah.
The fuck?
Wretched vermin.
Yeah, wretched vermin.
Let's light it up! Adventures, I'm going in!
The wind rises. You even want
you
this?
dare start treating me like a low AR player. What's that? What the fuck is that? Okay, weirdo. Why? Okay, wait, why are you here? Why did you join my world? Just to complain? Yeah. And be a slow ass typer? Like, I'm on PlayStation and I still have faster typing speeds. That's kind of fucking pathetic.
Quit following me.
Utah, you want a Benny? Like I joined you specifically.
Too slow.
Why did you join then? Okay.
Time to go to work.
Sure.
Looking for trouble?
Everybody stand!
Behold!
We don't even know whose damage is whose, but I think we're about even.
That's following orders.
God, you can't take out two freaking desert dudes? Oh, you pull out your Renki, god. This will be doing all the damage.
Unnecessary.
Tail. I'm going here. I'm chilling here. We have civil conversation. I didn't join to talk about sand. So why'd you come?
Relax. Behold!
It's not that hard when you have Wander. Oh, I see you! I'm coming for you! Barbados! La la la! Coming after you! Da 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 da! Do 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 do! Do 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 do! Do 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 do! Do 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 do!
Squall and Fury!
You. I don't even know how to get those purple things. I'm gonna presume it's from like an event or from a mission. Do 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 do.
Quit following me!
That's all.
Teamwork is
that.
dreamwork!
Behold!
It's all over!
This one's well done.
Time for takeoff.
The insects.
Yahoo!
The wind rises.
Boring. So we all, at first we were just kind of arguing and then Batman!
Going in!
I hate Batman. In fact, they won't let me switch and one of my characters is voting for some reason. It pisses me off because it ruins cycles.
This is it.
Like, it'll accidentally make me reuse them.
You even want this?
Okay, so 50 more Primo Gems, which is 5 more special chests and whatnot. So, most people watch Genshin Impact for wishing. I know this because I watch it. And to wish that much to stream that often, in other terms, is just... faster. Oh, I had no.
Off we go!
They did that.
I call treasure!
Squall and Fury. Wretched vermin. The wind rises.
Damn, bro, leave the fuck alone.
Let's light it up!
Their only goal is to kill. That is their goal, kill and show off. I know their purpose. I hate these things. They only give me 5.
You even want this?
And they give me decoration items that I don't use because I don't go in here. I have like a lot of event stuff though stored up. But most of the time I just don't even go. Let's go silently. What happened? Oh no, I have no idea what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, yeah. I think I'm about to close it here because I have no resin, so can't play around with resin right now. Spiral Abyss, I'm at a point where it's just no, I'm not doing anymore. I stressed out about it the other day. I have 3 stars on everything though. Not to brag. Almost everything except for 10. Not started because I'm just not doing that right now. Because I have some really not the best damage, and I don't have enough supports built. I think like the only support I have built is Layla, and saying built is light. So yeah. Oh yeah, my Layla might be a slight healer, by the way. I might be getting more of this piece because it focuses on shield and it's, I think it will be good for her. But I want HP focused ones if I do. But I also, so my ruling against how I build characters is if it's a 5-star DPS like Ayaka, Yoimiya, Wander, or Zhao, then they become priority to build. Wander is top priority because he's my main, but Zhao's already built because Wander is built. They take essentially the same artifacts because they both are important on that, but yeah. Ayaka is somewhat built. All of her artifacts are at 20 now, correct? Yeah, I just did that yesterday. I realized I didn't have them at 20 and I kind of got disappointed. She needs a lot of building to do still. And then they talk for themselves. Oh, Chi-Chi. I have a Chi-Chi. I pulled her recently, actually, just this morning, actually. Funny story, it was at Fort Pity. I wished 4 times after I got Yoimiya, and then I got a Chi-Chi, so it's not a 50-50 lost, it's a 50-50 that I didn't need, so suck it. I would have rather had a Diluc, but I'm happy with just about anything I get. So, yeah. Chi-Chi, we love you. Well, I love you. She's cute. What in the fuck? I can ascend her one more time. I'm gonna do it. I'll waste my Mora on Chi-Chi because I don't want to leave a 5-star in the 40 range. That's weird. And I have nothing. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go play Bennett. I'm probably gonna put Bennett. We'll do some of these. I'm not gonna use them because I need Ayaka to be leveled. I need either Ayaka's talents. Oh wait, yeah, I don't have that. I need to figure out Yoimiya's. What is this? Dragonlord's crown, blah blah blah, horns. Where's this come? Aztaha. What is with you guys and Aztaha? Why can't you just have fucking Shogun? Since when did I level you up?
Who's that?
Yanfei. Doggy. Yeah, so all these. Ka-ching. Oh, I can level you once. There you go. There you go. She has a very simple one. That's kind of scary because this is a very easy item to get. I did some farming for them. C444. We don't see that. We don't see that because that's not a... We don't see it. I like joining other co-ops. I don't like having to wait for everyone to leave my world when I'm done. Why is there a child fighting a child? What the fuck happened?
Let's go find some
Oh
treasure.
man. You better not be a level 80 Bennett because I need my Bennett spot.
And trust me, my sister's serious about Bennett. She will kick your ass. No, she will kill you. You don't release
Please don't have a built Bennett.
Get out of here.
And they have a built Bennett.
What did you just do?
Get out of here. Out of the way.
I like playing Penny.
Hurt in the
Must
morning.
rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world.
Viper's just not responding. He's too busy messing around.
State your
Haha, Casey. Die.
adventure time. Off we go.
My house is sacrosanct. None may go in and out as they please.
Okay, might as well pull out the DPS, I guess.
Oh, ow.
Ah, yes, Arch Nemesis. I have a few rocks. I have all of these, but I don't use them. Tempora, I'm out. I'm sorry, man, but you're not starting it, and everyone else left. So I determined it. probably just gonna end it there, actually, because I don't see much reason to stream. Sorry, I haven't been streaming in, like, months, because I just been busy with schooling, and I've also just been busy with, like, other things in life, and, yeah, school kind of limits my schedule, or my usual schedule, to just weekends, because I stream during the night, because it's just more comfortable. And, also, that it's just difficult. Do I have any friends online? Panini. I think Panini, though, is... Venti is a pervert. I haven't played with them in a while. I haven't played with them in a long time, but they're nice. Oh, this is a married couple. Heizo and Kuki Shinobu. Those are the role players I met. They're chill. It's just... I think that's what they mean by I love her. Because they were like role-playing a ship together, so I just assume it's that. I don't understand a Heizo Kuki ship, but I haven't met Kuki in the story quest yet. So I don't know, maybe it's a good ship. But personally, I'm not one who really ships. I don't really understand it that much. I especially don't really... I like ships, it's just, it really depends on it. Like a popular ship, Wander and what's his name? No, not Heizo. Kazuha and Wander. I don't understand the ship. Like, they came from Inazuma, but did they ever meet? I don't think so. Next one. Saino, Tignari, no comment. Raiden, Yamiko, I see it. Ayato, Yamiko, I haven't seen it, so I don't care. Thoma and Ayato, I haven't yet to make an opinion, because I haven't done Ayato's story quest yet. I have it unlocked, it's just I don't do it. I believe Goro, Kokomi, no comment. Hutao and Zhao, no. Hutao and Ganyu, no. Zhongli, child, no comment. Venti with anyone, no. Because Venti is the body of like a 15-year-old. So it's kind of weird for him to date anyone. D-Luke and Jean, no comment. Bennett, Razor. I see it, but I don't. I see it, but I don't know. From the clips I've seen, I see it, but I don't know.
I created another universe.
Ningguang Beidou. I see it. Chug Jug and Jingcho see it. Lisa and Jean, I see it. Kaya and D-Luke, no, they're stepbrothers? Kaya was adopted. They're not blood brothers, but it's the principle of it, you kinky fucks. Amber Kale, no. Noelle with anyone, no. Sucrose and Kale, I see it. Chi-Chi with anyone, no. Mona and Wander, I've seen it, and I'm like, no. Kaching with Ganyu, I see it, but I don't know. Rosario with anyone, I don't think so. She just seems like a loner type of person. Yanfei with anyone, no. Sayu with anyone, no. Kyujisara and Raiden Shogun, I can see it, but it's more of a weird dynamic of a simp, so no. Yunjin, I don't think I've seen any ships with her. These two, I don't know. Dory, no. Layla, no. Farzan, she's like 800 years old, no. Kaveh and Al-Haytham, no comment. Candace with Dea, I mean, I see it, but I don't. Baiju, he's just loner, he's sick, he don't need nobody. Shenhe. Albedo, I think it's like Albedo and Kaya, I don't know. I don't have a comment on that. Nope. No, because I'm pretty sure she's a minor. Eula with anyone I don't know. I think Ito is shipped with, like, Kuki. Oh, also Goro, I think. I think it's Goro and Ito. They ship each other, but I don't know. Not really my thing. He was on banner when I was trying to get, Wanderer, I believe, so I'm not really interested in him. Yelan with, what's her name? Ningguang? See it, but I don't. I feel like she's more of the just loner. Again. Nilou, I don't see her really with anyone. I've seen like Nilou Tignari, Nilou like Sino or something like that. Or Nilou Alhaitham, and I just don't see it. She's too new for anyone to make a ship on her, I don't think. Unless they're just gonna ship her based off looks and actions, which I don't know. Because some similar acting characters, when put together with another similar acting character, can argue. I'm trying to buy time. Okay, so my favorite character, Wanderer. Spent $100 to make sure he was there. My first 5-star not Traveler was Mona. My first standard banner, Keqing. My most built is probably, where is he? Xiao, because of the weapon. Least built 5-star, Yoimiya, because I just got, no, least built 5-star would have to be Chi-Chi.
1, 2.
Okay. Favorite 4-star character is Layla. I love her. She best girl. And she was one of my first. So we're looking for anything pre-11. Yeah, I got Yunjin before, but it was like Yunjin. It was like Yunjin, no, it was like Rosaria, Jingcho. Yeah, it was Jingcho, Rosaria, and then it was like Layla. Barbara doesn't count. Oh, Bennett. It was Jingcho, Rosaria, Bennett. And then it was, Layla when I was wishing for Nida before Wanderer's banner, and I fell in love with her. Yeah, so I've only lost 2 50-50s. One technically not being a loss because it was at 4 pity, so I don't really count that as a loss. But the only 50-50 I lost was Mona. And then, Chi-Chi, my most recent one, literally today. Oh, it's been 9 days since school went out. Okay. But yeah, Chi-Chi's my most recent one, just lost it. And I'm quite happy that I lost 50-50. Because I want a guarantee for my next 5-star. So I just know. I don't have these things. Kind of just wait. I'm trying to spare time so we can do one Chi-Chi thing. Actually, probably not. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Let's go to a nice aesthetic spot to finish it off. What about that floating island? Where the hell is it? I can't remember for the life of me. I think it's up here. I like Inazuma. I think it's one of my favorite regions. I'm not that devoted to the story though. I like a lot of characters from Inazuma. Sumeru and Inazuma is probably one of my more favorited regions compared to others. Well, characters. And then story-wise, favorite Archon, Barbados. Least favorite Archon, it's gonna be a hot take, but I don't like Ryan Shogun because she's a bad leader and I don't like it. Barbatos, I don't think really caused trouble for his shit. Like, I think the only trouble caused was from Dvalin, and Dvalin's technically not Barbatos. Do we like that? Do we like the soft color? We got. I think I like the harder. It's like very soft. Let's try it over here. But yeah, I think Venti's my favorite. Venti and Barbatos. I like his story. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I like that more. That's kind of nice. Okay, we'll sit him right here. Okay, let's stand him on the horn. I'm trying to find like a good spot to put him because I don't know. But yeah. I want to find a good spot to put him or else it doesn't look nice. Oh look, we can do Chi-Chi, but I have to save because tomorrow is talents for what's her name? Yoimiya, so I cannot. Sorry for those who stand Yoimiya. I just personally. What is that over there? It's cool as hell. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I want to go up there though. Wait, let's. Is down there the Electro thing, or is up there the Electro thing? Because I'm. Yeah, I think that's the Electro Oceanid. So I think right here is pretty nice. I like that. I like this right here. Okay. So that was all for today, guys. I hope you had a great time watching me as I had a great time playing for you. And as always, see you later. If later is in a few months, in a few days, I hope you learned something from my little advice on schooling, my opinions on schooling, and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you for watching. We do what every YouTuber says, but it would mean a lot if you liked or subscribed. Anything that would boost my streams or videos into the algorithm would make me so much happier, because this is a passion channel. I love the idea of becoming a content creator. And yeah.
Relax.
That's cute. Save. Anyways, thank you for watching. Should I do a little thank you to all my subscribers? I have like 17 of them, so shouldn't take too long. I do. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. We'll thank all my subscribers real quick. I don't know my subscribers. I can't click my subscribers, so I don't know who subscribed to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta see
There's
all.
no need to exchange pleasantries.
I gotta look it deeper.
Pathetic
I did
to
my
force a
outro and then I'm
conversation
like, wait.
just to occupy silence. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
I'm trying to like find all my subscribers, but thank you all for subscribing. Any recent subscribers will definitely get a shout out because I'll be able to see it in my notification bar. So if you want to be one of those people, then feel free to just try it out. And I'll have to redo the intro. Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up, me. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and, I hope you had a great time watching me as I had a great time playing for you, or listening to me talking, and as always, have a great day. Or night, or wherever you're from, and all that. Have a great time. Bye! Now you're gonna have to silently listen to me as I slowly